Hi! We are happy to see you have taken the first step towards investing, and thank you for considering FAMI as your investment partner. At First Metro Asset, our mission is to transform Filipinos from savers to investors. We do this by creating an assortment of mutual fund products for every risk appetite and goal, promoting savings mobilization and advocating investment literacy in the country. This video guide is an additional tool to help you with your investment journey prior to your scheduled interview with one of our relationship managers. We encourage you to take down notes on any matters you seem important. Let's begin. Who is First Metro Asset? First Metro Asset is a multi-awarded asset management company that currently manages the 7 Save and Learn mutual funds, the country's first ETF, the First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund, and the First Metro Consumer Fund. The company is a partnership among First Metro Investment Corporation, the investment banking arm of Metrobank, the Catholic Educational Association of the Philippines, and the Maris Brothers Congregations Philippines Incorporated. At First Metro Asset, we offer mutual fund, which is a pool of money managed by our expert and experienced fund managers and invested in specific type of securities that answer an investor's financial goal in life. Investing in a mutual fund is also associated to indirect investing in the Philippine stock market. Because when you invest in a mutual fund, you are basically entrusting your money to an entity. You can't choose which stocks your money will be invested. However, since you have entrusted your money to the experts, who will carefully identify and select companies to invest in, you don't need to worry about the whole buying and selling procedure, hassle-free. What are the funds offered by First Metro Asset? We have different mutual funds being offered, which depend on your risk appetite. For the conservative, we have the Save and Learn Money Market Fund and the Save and Learn Fixed Income Fund. Save and Learn Money Market Fund is also known as your Better Savings Account, while the Save and Learn Fixed Income Fund is invested on fixed income securities or debt instruments that pay a fixed amount interest in the form of coupon to investors. For moderate investors, we have the Save and Learn Dollar Bond Fund and Save and Learn Balance Fund. Save and Learn Dollar Bond Fund is invested in fixed income securities issued by foreign and local entities. Save and Learn Balance Fund, on the other hand, invests in a mixture of fixed income securities and equity stocks. For aggressive type of investors, we have the Save and Learn Equity Fund, First Metro Consumer Fund, Save and Learn Philippine Index Fund, and the First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund. Save and Learn Philippine Index Fund and the First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund both tracks the performance of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, or the top 30 biggest companies in the country. The only difference between the two is that the First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund also performs like a stock, which can be traded in the stock exchange. Save and Learn Equity Fund invests in selected quality stocks across multiple industries and sectors with strong valuations. First Metro Consumer Fund concentrates on companies that are part of the consumer industry and derive its revenues largely on consumer-related business activities. How do I open a First Metro Exchange Traded Fund account? There are 2 ways you can invest in First Metro Philippine Equity Exchange Traded Fund. First, through a brokerage account where you will be bound by the minimum board lot size prescribed by the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Second, through block orders at First Metro Asset with the minimum investment equivalent to 10,000 shares. How do I know which fund is for me? With our wide fund offering, we believe we can find the right fund for your current risk appetite and goal. There are a number of ways you can assess which fund to first open. Number 1, choose based on your risk profile. Are you more of a conservative investor? low risk tolerance, lean more on portfolio with steady growth? Are you an aggressive investor, higher risk tolerance, want higher return through long-term investing? Or are you a mixture of the two, also known as moderate investor with a risk tolerance on a medium level? Second, choose based on your investment horizon. Answer the question, how long are you willing to stay invested? Either 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or longer. Investing in the long term allows you to be more aggressive, while short-term investing makes you more conservative. Third, choose based on your financial goal. What are you trying to achieve with your investment? Is it for your children's education, your own house, your retirement? To further help you during the account opening, you are required to answer the suitability assessment form. This is a way for us to assess which mutual fund product is suitable to you. No worries, because your chosen fund is something you can discuss with your relationship manager during the interview. Who can open a mutual fund account at First Metro Asset? Any Filipino citizen can open an individual or joint account with us and start investing as long as you are 18 years old and above. How much is the initial and additional investments? The required initial investment to open your account is 5,000 pesos. This will serve as your first official investment to the FAMI mutual fund account you have opened with us. Should you make your initial investment higher than 5,000 pesos, you may do so. Additional investments thereafter is a minimum of 1,000 pesos. The frequency of your investment will solely depend on you and how soon do you want to achieve your goal. You may add to your investments daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly. It's really up to you. What are the applicable fees? There are 3 kinds of fees when you invest in a mutual fund. Each First Metro Asset mutual fund has its respective management fee and is disclosed in each of the individual fund pages on our website. Also, the management fee is already computed in the net asset value per share that you see in each fund. The sales load is charged for every subscription or investment you make in the fund. This is based on how much your subscription is. The exit fee is a fee charged to investors when they redeem shares from a fund. How do I redeem? To convert a portion or in full of your total shares and its equivalent amount to cash, you need to accomplish a redemption form and indicate the number of shares or amount you want to withdraw. Forward the duly accomplished redemption form together with one scanned copy of your valid government-issued ID to operations@fami.com.ph. There are 2 ways you can receive your investment proceeds. Number 1, you can pick up the check at the FAMI head office, or we can make a deposit to your nominated bank account. How long does it take to receive my money? For redemption proceeds, we follow the schedule seen on the screen. What will happen if I stop adding to my investments? Your mutual fund account with us remains active as long as there is still money in the account. Your money is still invested, which means it will be affected by how the underlying stocks and securities of your chosen fund performs. There is no deduction if you stop adding to your investments, no matter how long it takes for you to make a reinvestment. If you make a full redemption to your account and leave it with no investment within 2 years, your account will be considered as closed account. How do I make my first investment? During your online interview with one of our relationship managers, you will be provided with a temporary account code. You are to use this temporary account number to make your initial investment. You may pay via bills payment facility of the following banks. Once the transaction is completed, take a screenshot of your proof of payment. Then, send the screenshot of your proof of payment to operations@fami.com.ph. You may also copy furnish in the email your relationship manager's email address. How do I add to my investment? To make additional investments, you may also pay via bills payment facility of the following banks. For added convenience, we have GCash and EasyPay platforms for you. For the additional investment, you may opt not to send a screenshot anymore and just wait for you to receive your confirmation receipt via SMS or email. What is the FAMI portal? The FAMI portal is an online platform that lets you access your statement of account and monitor your investment portfolio at your own convenience. Every investor is provided with access to the FAMI portal. All you need is to register using your permanent account number. If you're watching this video, you have already started the first step in investing. All you need to do is to wait for your scheduled interview where one of our relationship managers will validate the information you submitted to us. Thank you for choosing to be part of the FAMI League.